This is my testimony of my MRT step 2. I'm going to read my testimony, and then at the end of the video, what I'll do is I'll explain in context what I'm talking about. Cool. I trust this program, I trust my peers, and I trust the counselor. Some examples of that: this place has a gym. Motion creates emotion, and this is a new program format for me, and I'm believing to trust the process. The culture and the people that I've met in the alumni program, or the alumni, or the people that keep coming back, that builds my trust. It's a new format for me. This is a new practice, this MRT. This is new for me, so I am trusting this process. I trust the people here. They've given me constructive criticism on my step 1, looking out for me and, being helpful and offering and willing to give that help. Taking that constructive criticism, I was able to implement that into my step 1 and pass it with flying colors, thanks to the help of the peers that I trust. They helped me succeed. And I'm trusting the counselor and staff, Andrew. I do have a strong force working inside me. It's my conscience. It spoke to me before I came into this program, before I was even familiar with what MRT is, and it spoke to me. What my conscience told me to do was directional. It didn't tell me how to do it or what the steps are, but it did drive me to be in the spot that I'm at today. My conscience didn't tell me how long it's going to take or give me any of the details. It just told me to do this, and it feels right inside of me. So I'm trusting my conscience these days, because in the past I have definitely turned my back on my conscience that tells me to do things, which in retrospect kind of seems like my conscience has been telling me the correct thing to do all the time, and I've turned my back on it. Side note, in validating my trust factor, is nobody here bitches and complains or moans or talks negative or down about the program. Everybody edifies it, is uplifting, and excited to be here. The culture is of significance and belonging, which builds my trust. Side note number 2, and this was kind of coincidental, but I took note of it. I did get a call from somebody outside of the program, outside influence, not influencing, just an associate and an ally of mine, that found out I was enrolling in MRT, spoke nothing but highly of it, was excited that I'm doing it, and said it'd be good for me, because he edified me in saying that I do have solid judgment, make smart decisions, and all that kind of good stuff. And he said that he was excited to see me do it. So that's good news. And that concludes my MRT Step 2 testimony. Now, a little bit of backstory and a little bit of context to what I did here. The testimony that I gave you is going to be in front of a peer setting, okay? People enrolled in this MRT program that are doing the exact same thing as me. And we come together and vote on each other if we hit the marks of what is supposed to be included in the testimony. All right, so it's a peer-led based program for personal development. So that's cool. The essence of the step and the stage of the step. The essence is trust. The stage falls into the disloyalty aspect. Now, in the disloyalty in essence aspect, is trusting the program. And I will have to read the essence of step 2 in an I format. So here's what that would sound like. Okay. I choose to trust myself and what is in this program to help me, and I choose to trust others in the same situation as me and have faith that I can overcome my problems. That's the essence. Now, also, before I read my testimony, which I'm going to have to memorize because there's no using the book in this, which is kind of cool. It makes me draw pictures. Okay, so let me show you the pictures here. All right, I have a shield and mask of life picture that I have to draw. And then at the top, I got wise, kind, inspiring, positive, and determined as words that I want to be remembered for. Then I have pictures that I have to draw in this other segment, and that's the life wheel segment. You got to draw those. Those get checked off by the counselor and the peers to make sure that I did a good job with my crude stick figures. So that is the conclusion of my step 2. I hope that gave you enough context as to what this is, and I look forward to presenting it this next week. Of course, I'll keep you updated, and stay on the lookout for step 3, hopefully coming next week, because I set a goal for myself to complete 1 step of the MRT program, 1 a week. And man, my book only goes up to 12 steps, but I believe there's 16 steps in all. At any rate, thanks a lot for paying attention. I hope this provided you some insight into the values of what MRT is and how it could be used in your life. Make it a great day.